Ben-Hur Haig Bagdikian was an American journalist and media critic. Ben was born in the Ottoman Empire in what's now southern Turkey. His parents were survivors of the Armenian genocide, which explains his Christian-themed first name, Ben-Hur, and his British Army-themed second name, Haig. They fled into the mountains when Ben was 10 days old, and he almost died in the February snow. The family lived in Massachusetts. Sadly, his mom died of tuberculosis when Ben was 3. His father went to Harvard Divinity School and became a pastor for Armenian churches, but Ben grew up a Yankee and later joined the Unitarian Church. He was a child of the Great Depression with a lifelong passion for social justice. After serving in World War II, Ben became a journalist for the Providence Journal in Rhode Island, where he won a Peabody Award in 1951 and a Pulitzer Prize in 1953. In June 1971, Ben was an editor at the Washington Post. Whistleblower Daniel Ellsberg gave him part of the Pentagon Papers, a top-secret history of the Vietnam War. The war was still on, and it was arguably treason to print it. Instead of printing it, Ben gave a copy to a fellow Unitarian, Senator Mike Gravel from Alaska. Gravel took the papers to the Senate and began reading them into the congressional record. When they realized what Gravel was doing, enough senators left the hall to deny him a quorum. Gravel responded by calling an ad hoc meeting of the Building and Grounds Committee, which he chaired. The committee's proceedings are part of the public record, as is anything done in the Senate or the House. And Gravel attached the document as an addendum to the meeting. Once the papers were thus made public, the UUA's Beacon Press published them. Incidentally, Beacon Press also published Ben's first book, In the Midst of Plenty, The Poor in America, and his last book, Double Vision, Reflections on My Heritage, Life, and Profession. That same year, Ben was sent to a maximum security prison in Pennsylvania. But it was not for treason. He was imprisoned as a murderer. But after 6 days, he was released by order of the Attorney General. You see, he had never been convicted. He'd entered the system undercover without the knowledge of the warden or guards to report on conditions. I guess you could say it was his Christmas vacation. Despite these exploits, Ben is best known for his academic work documenting the concentration of corporate power in American media. The Media Monopoly, which went to 7 editions, is required reading in many journalism classes. The first time I gave this talk, Ben was still Dean Emeritus of the Berkeley Graduate School of Journalism. He died in 2016 at age 96 with the service held at the UU Church of Berkeley.